Give me your legs.
No.
Give me these legs. Okay guys, we are in a different location. As you can see, we are in Las Vegas.
As you can see from this hotel room, we are in Las Vegas.
No, you saw the opening. We walked around and we got Starbucks. It's not really...
And I drank it all before I got up here, so I put water in it so that you guys could watch me drink it.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't get upset with me.
I know, every Bachelor Brunch, everyone's always commenting that Lauren doesn't eat. She just doesn't like to eat with food or talk with food in her mouth.
It's hard to talk when you have food in your mouth, so I'm just being polite.
I manage, but so I apologize to you guys at home.
So anyways, welcome to Bachelor Brunch episode 7.
Yes. It was a good one.
Really good. I liked this episode.
Yeah, I really liked it because it's always a hard one because it's the one before hometowns. There's a lot riding on tonight's episode.
High stress. Yep.
High stress.
So we started out the episode with Madison's date, and they went fishing, right? And
yep.
So honestly, I didn't feel like there were a lot of takeaways from that besides the fact that he obviously likes her, and she kept saying like a bajillion times. I know I say like a lot, but I felt like she said it.
I felt like
maybe she's rubbing off on me now. But it was very distracting, and I couldn't concentrate on what she was talking about.
We should count the amount of likes that she said in that 1 minute span. It was mind-blowing. But I gotta say, I did a lot of that stuff too.
I think we all do that, and we don't notice it till we're watching ourselves on TV.
And you get nervous, so you just kind of revert back to saying like all the time. Maybe we should count how many times we say like in this 10 minutes. Probably a lot.
Okay, moving on. Okay, so then... at dinner, he tells her he's falling in love with her. They don't show a response from her. Maybe she didn't respond. Who knows? I don't know. But
I mean, his face though, he just looked like a little
kid
at Christmas.
He was so happy. He was like a little chipmunk. His cheeks were like...
He was like a little chipmunk. Like I love you.
But I think at this point, they're making it too obvious that he loves her. So now I don't think that he ends up with her in the end. I don't.
Yeah.
I think
Lawrence changed her opinion.
If it's that obvious to everyone watching, they're not going to end up together. That's just my theory.
That is a good theory.
So next thing, Natasha has a one-on-one.
Yeah.
And
Lauren
she's been
is
my favorite the whole
huge
time.
Natasha fan.
I freaking love that girl. She is so cool and so funny.
She is really funny.
It was about time she got a one-on-one. I can't believe she has been there the whole time and never had one-on-one time with them. It's just crazy. Makes sense.
So, so Natasha's date, they walk around Lima. We have some PSD about Peru because... PTSD. Not PSD. We have some PTSD about Peru. So, we're kind of like not so stoked on that location, right?
I mean...
We liked our experience there.
We just have bad memories.
We just have some, there was a traumatic ending to our season, so...
All I remember is drowning myself in a fishbowl of wine.
All I remember is getting food poisoning.
So
Lima, Peru, they're like walking
Natasha's
around.
On a date.
Yeah, Natasha's like, they're like looking at llamas, like little stuffed llamas. She's like talking about, their future llama kids. Alpacas, maybe. I don't know the difference between a llama and alpaca.
There's a little bit of a difference, yeah.
Anyway, they look comfortable, like they're hanging, but I don't feel like there was a real romantic connection between them.
Yeah. The whole season, I selfishly wanted Natasha to have more time with Peter just because I wanted her to stick around more, but I don't think I ever really saw a good connection between them. Never thought they were really right for each other.
Yeah.
So I'm sad to see her go. She's the only one I've actually teared up a little bit watching go.
I know.
I just love her.
So the whole breakup thing, he kind of gave her the same line he's been giving everybody else. The whole, you're going to make someone so happy one day. Lauren hates that again. And then he was like, can I walk you out? And I love she said during that whole little part when he was breaking up with her, she's like, no, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. She was very like, oh, don't worry, like I'm good. I'll find somebody.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool. She didn't feel sorry for herself.
Yeah, he said, I hope you find what you're looking for. And she's like, I will.
Yeah, I will. Like, very, like...
She too. Yeah.
Yeah. And we believe that, Natasha. You good.
Oh, yeah. For Natasha's day ahead, Natasha gets one-on-one. She fun. Sad to see her go.
These are the kind of notes she takes. Natasha has a one-on-one. She fun.
Okay, and then Kelsey gets a date. And remember when they first started their date, I was like, I just realized that these girls are kind of lame. Don't look at my notes.
Okay.
Nobody has, like, weird hobbies like Kendall did with the taxidermy. There's no hippie like Becca M that doesn't shave her armpits or legs or anything. Why the hell are there so many pageant girls on this? Now, it's just, like, so weird. I feel like there's so many girls.
Yeah, they're
Pageant
plucking. They're like basically casting from all the pageant things.
Yeah, like we found out Kelsey was in pageants before now.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah.
Maybe they make for good drama.
Okay, so now we're talking about the 3-on-1.
Yeah.
Kelly, Hannah Ann, and who?
Victoria F. There's only 6 people left, and Lauren's struggling today. So Victoria F is like so frustrating to me. Every time I watch her, I'm like,
Why?
Because she's just like always throwing a pity party for herself, you know?
She's very melodramatic.
Man, it's like, and she's like, remember the whole conversation about, she's like, every time I talk to you, you're in such a mood.
I thought that was funny.
I was like,
not
what?
Not that she said that really, but the fact that they were arguing, he's like, I'm not in a mood, you're in a mood.
It felt like an old, like they've been married for 10 years.
Or like a high school couple having an argument. That
Yeah.
was more of my thoughts on that.
I don't know, I just get so frustrated when I watch her. I don't know, she's probably a great person, but she's just like, so like in her head and so...
Well, okay, I actually relate to that part of it, and I think Kelly was saying that Peter needs to get rid of Victoria because she's so dramatic and she's so unsure of herself that she was confident that Victoria was going home. Meanwhile, Kelly's giggling and twirling her feet and yelling to Peter that she's going to be taking a nap while he's talking to Victoria.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the complete wrong approach to the whole situation. I think she felt like she was being calm and confident and she had a leg over her competition.
Yeah,
because she was
overconfident
being cool
for sure
about it. But I think Victoria actually made it clear to Peter that she cares more by having a meltdown at this point because it's very real to feel that way.
Yeah, but that's her go-to.
Yeah,
she
but
always has a meltdown and then he always runs after her to like...
But I think that's how he reads it. He's like, she's not thriving in this situation because she likes me so much.
Yeah, and she did say, you know, I'm scared because I feel like I'm going to fall in love with you and then it's not going to be us in the end. Basically, I'm paraphrasing.
I think that's, yeah, maybe hard for a lot of people outside of this situation to relate to, but I definitely relate to that.
Yeah.
Because that was my fear too.
Yeah, Kelly was just way too overconfident. It wasn't good.
She didn't look like she was taking it seriously, and I think Peter definitely is. And I thought it was a really bad look for her. That was the first time I was like, oof.
Yeah.
Not cute. Stop, please.
And then the Hannah Ann, she wrote a little, like, things I like about you. And I love the handwriting. It was like
the bubble letters.
The bubble letter handwriting. And it was like, you're amazing. Because... No,
it was cute.
It was super cute, but I feel like when I looked at the list, when she had it in her hand, there was, it was a page full of things. But then they only showed her saying like 3 of them, which made it kind of funny. But there was one thing that she said, and I'm really struggling remembering it, but it was something along the lines.
Saying that she doesn't have to be perfect for him to like her.
Yeah, and that's like the first time she's ever felt that way, and that was really cool. Mm-hmm. Because, that just shows that she can kind of shed that always wanting to feel perfect for somebody and just be yourself. And I think that's important in any relationship.
Yep. Oh, and then I have some theories about what happens in the end.
Okay.
Do you have some?
I mean, I'm just gonna let you take this one.
Okay.
I feel like you were waiting to say this. You didn't want to. She was watching. She was watching and she wasn't telling me.
Typing in my notes so quick.
Hiding.
Don't look.
Hiding her phone. What
okay.
are your theories?
So I'm retracting my conspiracy theory about Kelly. I don't think they slept together. Obviously, she went home. So that couldn't have been possible.
Dang, I know. That was a good one, but yeah, it just didn't happen.
Yeah. And so now what I think happens, since Madison revealed that she is saving herself for marriage and she gives Peter an ultimatum, I think she does this too late. Like, they're in overnight dates week, and she wasn't the first overnight date, but she doesn't know that. I think she sees him after he already slept with someone.
And then tells him.
And then she's like, if you sleep with someone, I think I'm gonna leave. Like, that kind of thing. And he's like, shoot, well, I already did. What do I do? And then he has to tell her later on, and I think she ends up leaving the show. And he's like super upset about it.
So you think that he sleeps with somebody else, runs after Madison, and Madison isn't the one in the end?
No, I think, okay, I'm not
because she's already saying that Madison isn't the one at the end, so does he maybe not run after her?
I'm not saying anything about the end yet. I'm just saying I think he sleeps with one of the other two girls that are on overnights.
Gotcha.
And then Madison finds out after he already did.
I think that he finds out that she is saving herself for marriage on the hometown.
Really?
It just seems like a conversation that would make sense. You know, this is my background, this is my family, I'm religious. They talked about religion this episode, which is actually pretty rare that you...
Yeah, but I feel like he's meeting your family. Why would you drop something on him like that when he's meeting your family?
I'm not saying they're going to talk about it at dinner.
No, but I mean, like, you don't get a lot of time outside of the time you have with your family.
Yeah.
So, like, why would you be like, oh, by the way, I'm
a
virgin.
Yeah.
Bye, I'll see you next week.
Bye, see you at Fantasy Suite Days. Okay. All right, so let's say that he doesn't know about her saving herself for marriage, and he sleeps with somebody else, which you see in the preview. What do you do at that point?
What do you mean?
Well,
when she tells him after he already did it?
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
he obviously, I think, is going to have a meltdown because I think he really likes her.
Yeah.
He's going to feel really bad.
I cannot wait. I want to see what happens.
But that also tells you something, I think. If he slept with someone else and he really liked her, he's obviously not as sure about her as we think he is. I think.
That's true. I feel like you're right. That being said, I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm not going to comment on it. I'm going to
You're just going to excuse yourself.
I'm going to be like,
Unless you're just a total dog.
Unless you're just... Okay.
In my opinion.
We'll cover that more during, a couple episodes from now.
Okay.
But...
You're getting uncomfortable.
Of course, you make me so uncomfortable sometimes.
Payback, baby.
Yeah, I know, it really is. Okay, so that's it. That's it for this episode. Next week we'll be back home, and we miss our little Alessi. We cannot wait to see her, and we'll be sure to include her in our Bachelor Brunch next time, at least in the intro.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you later.
All right, see you.